ਇਸੇ ਕਰ ਦਈਏ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਘਰ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ अरे बाइक ना ओए
मैं बढ़ क्या
वो नहीं तेरे तो नहीं तो
the one hand there is a progress in technology which is changing our lives in many ways. Of the other hand, the world is witnessing multiple wars, conflicts, and rising social tests, and our planet, natural environment, in under great stress. Great stress. We
एक ही
live
गल है सर
in an age of great possibilities, but also great challenges. जो पढ़ना है
ਇਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੀ ਬੁੱਕ ਚੱਕਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਾ ਵੀ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ
मैंने
ਉਹ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਚ ਪੁੱਤੇ ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚੱਕ ਲਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ
पंजाबी
ਹੈ
पंजाबी बाद से पढ़ूंगा
ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚੱਕ ਲਾ
एक लेसन पढ़ूंगा फर्स्ट लेसन देखो देखो इस तो लेके इथों तक
ਫਸਟ ਲੈਸਨ ਦਿਖਾ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਫਸਟ ਲੈਸਨ ਦਿਖਾ
अब फर्स्ट लेसन
ਜੇ ਨਾ ਸੁਣਾਇਆ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਲੱਪੜ ਬਹੁਤ ਪੈਣਗੇ ਅੱਜ ਚੰਗਾ ਸੁਣਾ ਫਸਟ ਲੈਸਨ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਸੁਣਾ
है ना
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ ਫਸਟ ਲੈਸਨ ਦਿਖਾ
आज ही फर्स्ट
ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦਾ
इथों
ਇੱਥੋਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਫਸਟ ਲੈਸਨ ਯਾਰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਚੈਪਟਰ 1 ਹਾਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਚਾ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਸੁਣਾ
Imagine that you are visit a city of the first time. How would you find the places you want to visit? You might ask a local person for help, or you might look at a map of the city. In previous grades, you learned
ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਾਈਕ ਲਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ
a little about map and in this chapter we will study them in more.
ਮਾਈਕ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆਪਣਾ
We will study them in more detail. Let us play a game. Examine the map of this small
ਲੈ ਹੁਣ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਹੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਾ ਕਿ ਨਾ
1.1. Imagine that you just got off a train at the railway station and you want to visit the bank market on
ਲੈ ਹੁਣ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੁਝ ਪੜ੍ਹੇਗਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਰ ਵੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਐ ਉਹ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਕੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਗਲਤ ਨਾ ਪੜ੍ਹੀ ਦੱਸਣਾ
imagine that are little about in this chapter. Let us let us play a game. Examine the map of this small city. Fig 1.1. Imagine that you just got off a train at the railway station and you want to visit the bank market on the map. Which way would you go? Are there are there other possible to other possible ways? Can you locate the public garden, the school land, the museum? If you want to process from the bank to the market, which go? This this is where a map comes in handy. A map, its components. From this simple example, we understand that a map is a representation or a drawing of some area. It may be a small area, a village, a town, etc. A bigger area, say your district or state, or a very large area like India or even the whole world in a map. You look at the surface as a you are viewing it from the top. An atlas is a book of collection of maps. As you will discover, there are several kinds of maps. Physical map, which mainly show some natural feature such as mountain, ocean, and river. See and example in Fig 5.2 in this text box. Political map, which show detail of countries or states boundaries, cities, etc. For from for instance, map. There are three important components of map: distance, direction. You have already expensive. The first two hole navigating the map in Fig 1.1. Let us now define them more precisely. How you ever wondered how a huge place can fit and on a small piece of paper? It is all thanks to map scale. Let us go back to our map of a small city. Fig 1.1. Each con- centimeter in or content each the map as printed here is represented a certain distance of the ground. Let us suppose it is a 500 meters. We say that the scale is 1 centimeter. 500 meter. Now turn to the map of India in Fig 5.2 chapter 5 of this textbook. The scale is represented in the bottom. left corner by a ruler with 500 written above its length and kilometer of the side. It simply means that this ruler, which measures 2.5 centimeter in the printed map, correspond to 500 kilometers on the ground. So the so the actual distance between two points represented on the map depend on the scale that the map is using. Let's explore. Draw a simple map of school playground. Let us assume it is a rectangle 40 meter in length and 30 meter in, in width. Draw it precisely with your ruler on a scale of 1 centimeter 10 meter. Now measure the diagonal of the rectangle. How many centimeters do you get? Using the scale, calculate the real length of the playground. Diagonal, diagonal in meters. Let us return to the four arrows at the top right of a small city map. They point to four directions which are north at the top and moving clockwise east, south and west. These are called the cardinal direction, also cardinal point. Other than this, inter- intermediate direction are also used: northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Most maps simply have an arrow marked with the letter N, which point to north direction. Let's
ਇੱਧਰ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਇੱਕ
ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਵੱਡੀ
ਫਿਰ ਤੂੰ ਥੱਕਿਆ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ ਹੈ ਦੇ ਜੇ ਥੱਕ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਨੀ ਗਿਆ
ਨਾ ਨਾ
ਜੇ ਥੱਕ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਰਹਿਣ ਦੇ
ਬਸ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਬਸ ਇੰਨਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਬਸ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਗਏ
ਬਾਲੇ ਪੇਜ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਟਰ ਤਾਂ
ਆ ਤਾਂ ਬੁੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਹੈ
ਜਿਆਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ
ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਥੋੜੇ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ
ਚੱਲ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਲੈ
Consider the map of the small city again. Identify the correct and incorrect statement in the list below. The market is north of the hospital. The museum is southeast of the bank. The railway station is northwest of the hospital. The lake is northwest of the apartment blocks. Taking your school as the starting point, do you know approximately in which cardinal direction your home is located? Discuss with your teacher and your parents. Symbols are other important component of map. Our map has small drawing of actual buildings and a few other elements, but there would not be enough space of the map of a large city or a country to draw them all. Instead, a symbol is used to represent these future symbols for different kinds of building. For instance, a railway station, a school, a post office, for roads and railway lines, and for natural elements such as a river, a pond, or a forest. In that, in that way, numerous detail can be shown in the limited place valuable on a map to to make a map more easily understood by a variety of users. Map markers makers use specific symbols. Different countries used different sets of symbols. The survey of India, a government body, has fixed a set of symbols for a for map of India or parts of India. A small selection of them is shown in Fig 1.2 on page number 12. Let's explore. Draw a rough map of your locality or your village, including your home, school, and a few other important landmarks. Show the cardinal direction and use a few of the symbols shown in the Fig 1.2 on page number 12 to mark some important future. Mapping the Earth. Mapping the Earth is a little more difficult because our planet is not a flat surface, is nearly has the shape of the sphere. We were nearly because it is not a perfect sphere, but is slightly slanted at the policies. However, in practice, we will consider it to the spiritual representing a sphere ac- actually on a flat actually on a flat sheet of paper is not possible to understand. Why peel an orange in such as a way that you have just 3 or 4 large pieces of skin, then try and flatten them on a table. You will see that you cannot do it without tearing them at the edges. Now consider a globe which is a sphere of which or which, on which a map is drawn. This may be a map of the Earth, Moon, the planet Mars, the stars and constellation in the sky, etc. The physical object like the one shown in the drawing on the next page is a sphere that is generally made of metal, plastic, or cardboard. Here we will study the globe representing that Earth geography because the globe and the Earth have the some special shape. A globe will better represent the geography of the Earth than a flat map. Let us, let us now explore some of its future. Understanding coordinates. Imagine a big market in a city or town with neat 2 rows of shops, all the same size. You want to meet a friend at a stationery shop inside the market, but your friend does not know where the shop is, so you will you direction like met meet at 8 p.m. at the 7th shop in the 5th row from the entrance. This will this will allow your friend to precisely determine your location. Now consider a checkboard to record move by advanced played better players better later are placed along, alongside the main pieces from A to H. See the imagine and number from 1 to 8. In between the two sides, this simple sy- system allow players to mark each square and record every move. Here, the white has just opened the game by moving the queen and two squares forward, a very common opening. So the pawn is said to have moved from D to D4. Ex- let's explore
ਚੱਲ ਬਸ
using the same term.
ਬਸ
बस
ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਵੀਂ ਦਾ ਜੀ
क्या क्या
ਲਾਈ ਰੱਖਾ ਖੇਡਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਦੋਂ ਦਾ
उड़े अंत वाला
ਕਿੱਥੇ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਉਹ?
उधर
ਕੀ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਸੀ
बैट बॉल
ਬੈਟਬਾਲ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਸੀ ਚਲੋ ਓਕੇ
बाय